What's happening, y'all? Miss Mac here, bringing you week 4 of TGR Spotlight Prep. Unfortunately, we took our first loss last week to our good buddy Dunn. His team is just really good, and I was not even super confident in what I brought, but we did the best that we could under the circumstances. I'm pleased in some ways and disappointed in others to say that you are going to see an encore performance because I am up against Nue and the Brooklyn Paradox, who also have a side spam mode on their team. So, can we say redemption is about to be at hand? Let's take a look at the dock. For once, I actually won't start the timer until I actually get the stuff in the prep dock. You can see our week 4 spotlight mod is Victreebel, a grass and poison type, our dual type actually. As beyond being last week's, of course. So we're gonna scroll down. Need to adjust my zoom. All right, so this is Nue's roster. He's got Indeed Mail with Iron Crown. That's their size spam mode. He's also packing Thunderous Incarnate. Good Defiant Mon. Great, actually, pressure to stop Snarl spam into these guys. Also gets Prankster. He's got Scrafty with Intimidate. Pachirisu with Follow Me Redirection. Lucha, which has Unburden, Sui and Bravery, which now can Terra, which means Tinted Lens Expanding Force is about to go ridiculous thanks to the choice specs that we are also allowed to have this week. Great. Sojourner and Charge-a-Bug. It just really gets better and better. So let's put the team in the dock so we can start the clock. Oh man, the rhymes. Not actually intended. Okay, so Thunderous, DDV, yeah, I think that one was right. Thunderous, Crafty, Hachi, Risu, Lucha, Graveyard Sui. Yeah, Side Spam's a monster now that we have choice items and now that things can actually Terra. Hold on, I am missing one out. No, I don't know. It's 9. Yeah. Charge-a-Bug. And of course, Victreebel is the spotlight Pokemon for this week. You can see I also made some changes. We had to give Patmac a makeover. And Damo as well. So I got rid of Surledge. Just a little precursor. I got rid of Surledge and replaced it with his brother Armor Rouge. I felt like I was struggling a bit with spread damage. I felt like my spread damage was majority leaning on Ursaluna. Yeah, Thundy can do Wild Bolt Storm, but that's honestly hella inaccurate. So I like Armor Rouge, just those stab spread heat waves is gonna be pretty helpful. It offers a lot of the same toolkits that Darluge has, but just on the special side. I know that my team is now pretty much majority. You look at this team, you see a bunch of special attackers, but I like the added support moves. Getting Wide Guard for this matchup in particular is actually also quite handy for dealing with Expanding Force versus Surledge's Quick Guard, which had a lot less utility, to be honest, just because Surledge is a little bit slow. And then, of course, I still wanted to maintain having a Ghost type, and what better Ghost type to have than Bayonet, since I have traded Armor Rouge in. I didn't need the second type Chimecho, so I get Bayonet. It's a little bit less harder than Surledge. Obviously, it's a lot less bulky, but it comes with Frisk. And since we're getting choice items and stuff now, I'm just I wouldn't mind having some Frisk. It's also nice to have a Ghost type Trick Room Center to put a little bit more ease into getting that mode up, because I do not have redirection on this team. So if you really want to stop Bayonet from setting up Trick Room, you have to you basically can't figure it out. You could try to kill it. You could obviously just taunt it since Metal Herb is not a thing right now, but I liked having the added utility. It's almost like getting hit on the Surledge. So that's just a brief team update. Let me go to week 4 matchup and start the clock now. I'm going to close the spotlight tab. Alright, so this is week 4. I learned some things when I faced Side Spam versus Dunn last week. The first thing I learned is that they had Garf, Terra Fairy, Espeon. I do have to be careful about being so heavily reliant on Snarl, because there are a lot of ways that you can prep around that. On this team, having Defiant Thunderous is not exactly an unreasonable stretch so that I don't freely spam Snarl. I have quite a few Snarl users on my team. I actually have 4. So, like, Snarl pretty much shuts down side spam. Like, their most aggressive form of offense is literally dropped if they get too many special attack drops, especially with past Snarl ones. So, I think this week is a not bad week to look at using Armor Rouge in just the general sense. Like, I like the fire pressure into Iron Crown is like really good. Let's actually take a closer look at their team. Just copy. Yes, copy, paste, and then we'll put Victreebel here. All right. This is a more closer look at their team, right? Victreebel's spotlight mod. Yes, the stats are kind of what they are. They still have very strong special attackers, so I will not just discount that. They have a good amount of physical offense with the Stonejourner, but Stonejourner is also god tier frail on the special side, which is really rough for it because I have a team of very potent special attackers. It can still come to this matchup. It does offer wide guard support for their team against like Hyper Voice and like my own Expanding Force. Now that I actually have Armor Rouge, I could literally just carry Expanding Force and profit off of their own Psychic terrain. They actually have a few mods that are weak to Psychic. I mean, one of them is the Spotlight mod. Oh, actually, I forgot to actually add onto the doc that the other mods that are allowed to Terra in this matchup, which are the D and the E tiers. That was the reward for this week. Let me just note that. So Toxic Croak, Zorak, Bayonet, and Victreebel can Terra for us. And for them, they get everything from Braviary, Hisui down to Victreebel as well. So I don't think the Terras are going to make that large of a difference. I would say if Braviary Hisui comes, which it probably will, Terra Psychic on this thing to ground it in Psychic terrain will be disastrous if I am not ready for that. Victreebel may also come as a Terra usage, but I don't really see this team getting that much value out of Victreebel. They're not really set in Sun. Well, actually, Thunderous can set Prankster Sun. That's not exactly unreasonable. But we'll see. Just on the type chart alone, like, Dark is pretty good into this team, which is already encouraged by the fact that it's a Psy Spam team. Only having the 2 fighting types that resist Dark is pretty nice. Same with Ice. Ice is actually really nice against a lot of their guys. Only really just not dealing with the Iron Crown. And Fire is a pretty neutral type all the way out through, other than literally the Stonejourner. So Armor Rouge is definitely going to be, I think, a key player this week. You can see down here at the bottom, they have 2 fighting types, which does make Ursula a little bit difficult to manage. But not having like any fires, waters, ground types like Armor Rouge or ghost types even, Armor Rouge really looking like it's going to probably steal the show this week. Last time versus Dun, I brought like Scarf Zorak, thinking that that'll just be the easy mode. I think this time I'm going to reconsider. Halucha also gets unburdened, so it can get doubled speed. That's a little bit less of a problem because I have Prankster Tailwind going at it, and I also have a fun other little combo that I think I'll be aiming to try out this week. So let's go on over TGR Spotlight Week 4. Versus Nue. Alright, it's gonna be Regulation G. So I'm gonna start with Armor Rouge. I pretty much know that it's more than likely gonna be carrying the moves that I need it to have to beat this matchup. So I need stuff for Iron Crown, and in DD specifically. I need stuff for the Psy Spam mode, and I need stuff to really break the 2 fighting bonds. Additional support for the Braviary would also be helpful. So, that being said, and I could also set Trick Room with it if I was so inclined. I'm not really sure if I want to go that route just yet. Because as good as Armor Rouge is into this team, they actually have a good amount of ways to remove it. Just having to scrap you with the dark pressure is going to be nice. And there are other mons here that I'm sure get like knockoff yet. Like Terra Dark Victreebel is actually like, I could see that coming from them in a sense to kind of deal with Armor Rouge for sure. So I am gonna start with Heat Wave though. I'm not sure if I want to go Specs Heat Wave. I mean, they literally only have one actual thing that cannot take a Specs Heat Wave. Like, really and truly, it's just one one. I can't do it. I'll probably come back to that. So definitely want Heat Wave this week, no question. Possibly Armor Cannon, but I feel like I could probably get away with not necessarily needing Armor Cannon. I do want Expanding Force. I don't think I care too much. Like, if they don't bring Side Spam, I mean, it's still an 80 base power move. I won't exactly be unhappy with that. It's not like Psychic is really good, explicitly good into their team. Like, they're a Side Spam team. They have a good number of Psychic resists. But I like the additional spread potential if I want to clean something up. Let's see. Go through the rest of these moves. Dark Pulse is not exactly unreasonable as a fourth move. This set leaves this. If I go with Dark Pulse, it leaves me kind of really open to Scrafty. But I don't think. Do you get anything to help you with Scrafty? Just the fighting coverage, which is not bad. Like, I could run. I could run Aura Sphere for Scrafty, but that seems a little bit lackluster. There's also just like actually running Wide Guard here for their Side Spam, their spread moves, all that jazz. Yeah, actually, I think that works. So we're not gonna go Specs. We're not gonna go Specs on this one. That'd be a little. I think we're gonna lean into the support, the little bit of the supportive nature of it. Yeah, stabs and then dark move probably will do just well. I don't think we need anything else at the moment. Obviously, we do not need Psychic Terrain. I don't think I'll be looking to do Trick Room in this matchup explicitly. Let me look at the speed stats. I could. It would not be like unreasonable. They only have one Trick Room set of that. Maybe I should actually look to do Trick Room this week. I haven't done Trick Room at all this season yet. With Ursaluna, because I thought Shimeka was. I thought it was good value for its tier, but I did not think it made the greatest mon to be bringing in matchups most of the time. Armor is just significantly better, so maybe we just run something like this, like a variant of this. Heat Wave, Expanding Force, and then Trick Room, and maybe I just run like a really bulky set. This Wide Guard. Flash Fire seems like it'd be like incredibly useless since there are low fire types. Because I was gonna run an offensive set with weak armor, but that is really counterproductive if I decide to run Trick Room on it. It just wouldn't make any sense to be running a move that could potentially make me faster under Trick Room. Alright, I'll leave it at that for now. So, go back to their team. Another thing that did really well this week actually was the Empoleon versus Side Spam. Now they have 3 electric types, so I am less inclined to bring Empoleon into this matchup. At the same time, it resists Psychic, and they also have 2 fighting types, so Empoleon is probably gonna not come. It was good, I'm not gonna lie. But it is a bit of a struggle to kind of field here with like close combats. Even there's this thing doing like nuzzles and thunderbolts, and then this thing gets like wild charge, supercell slam. I think that'd be a lot. I'll move on to Whimsicott because we already know Whimsicott's coming. Whimsicott's pretty much the glue of my team. And I think the same moveset I brought versus Dun would not exactly be unreasonable here. I brought Tailwind, Misty Terrain. I brought Dazzling Gleam versus Dun because he had the female NDD. But I think I could go back to Moonblast here. Yeah, there's no. I don't think there's a punish for Moonblast. It would also help if they do bring the Wide Guard Stonejourner. It's just also more direct damage, and I had Light Screen. Light Screen was very good. I never pulled off Misty Terrain in practice. Probably should have, but yeah. Light screen was very good. Tailwind obviously is like pretty essential. And of course you want the stat move for Moonblast. I might not. Misty Terrain was okay. I can't say it was okay. I actually never tried it, but like I can see it actually being okay here because like Pachirisu wants to like Nuzzle, Thundurus if it wants to spam Thunder Wave, just robbing them of their terrain. And this is a really like hyper offensive aggressive version of Side Spam. Does seem a lot more balanced, and I feel like I had more modes to worry about. Like for the most part, if I can handle Side Spam and I guess correlated the correlating inverted mode, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of winning. I will respect that Thundy could do a setup with Victreebel because Nue is going to want his points, so I'll have to keep in mind a possible Sun mode. And Victreebel gets a good amount of dark coverage, so I can see like Sun mode into clapping my Armourouge, which cannot Terra. It's like knockoff or something, so might run Colbur this week for that, but we'll see. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Might actually just run Colbur this week. That is not the worst idea actually. Especially since you don't have any other real ways to pressure Armourouge. Like you don't really get too much like water coverage. Yeah, ground move here and there, sure, but you're probably gonna hit Armourouge with dark moves if it's gonna be coming. So yeah, I think this is fine. I had a Roat Berry on it before because I mean I just thought generally speaking that made a lot of sense. Could also do like I really was thinking about doing like a fling Armourouge set, but like I'm not convinced because they have a lot of really good speed control. Like the Hawlucha lead, just like trying to do that kind of setup in the face of Hawlucha, just it seems unlikely to be successful. I'll put it that way. So I think I would rather just stick to what I know. As far as like an actual item, I mean, I'm weak to Tachyon Cutter from this thing because it hits twice, so like I don't even think like Babry Berry would be worth it. Koba would be kind of neat. Actually, I think I might actually just go with Koba. They got a good amount of. I imagine one of the two flying types is coming. I think I'll go with Koba Berry for either the Hurricane or the Acrobatics if they decide to bring Hawlucha. I think that'll start us off pretty nicely there. All right, let's bring in the big Ursaluna. Now, I had specs on mine last week. Not entirely sure if I want. I don't actually want to go that route this time because there are even less moves that I want to be locked into versus the Use team. And quite honestly, Specs Blood Moon, yeah, that was just really not the play. That was rough. That being said, I think versus this team, I'm probably inclined to go Chople, since they don't really have any other way of hitting Ursaluna for very good damage. I mean, Victreebel is going to come, sure. And Thundy does get Grass Knot, so like I could do Rindo. But I'm thinking Chople because like, yeah, I'm thinking it's probably just gonna be Chople just to cover for those close combats for sure. I'm assuredly running Protect on this thing this week. I learned my lesson. So yeah, Hyper Voice, Blood Moon. I ran Snarl on this for week 3 just because I needed a 4th move and I was Choice Specs, but I think this week I'm just gonna stick to the classics. The Earth Power will be very good for the 2 things that actually resist, and then everything else just gets like hurt by normal moves. So very classic Ursaluna, Blood Moon. I don't know if I'm going to be running it fast or slow. I'll figure that out once I finish building the rest of the team. So yeah, this is already looking pretty solid. Going back to the matchup now, I could bring Thundurus. My Thundurus gets Volt Absorb, which is actually really nice into their 2 electric types, and it's very good into these flying guys. It doesn't get actual flying coverage, so it can't pressure Victreebel, sadly. But it gets Psychic, which is kind of nice. It won't get a boost from it, because it's not going to be grounded. But I'm thinking this might be a good opportunity to bring Thunderous again, though. My Ethereum Thunderous. And I'm thinking I might want it to be Choice Scarfed. One of the things that he can't do with Iron Crown is run booster speed on it, which would make it more of an annoying Pokemon to deal with. He could augment that by just running Choice Scarf, and he'll basically get a booster speed. I think I'd rather actually run that this week on this. Like, I know I ran Scarf's Auric during first done. I think I'd rather run Scarf, the Choice Scarf on the Thunderous. Now, I do have to be careful with Choice Scarf on Thunderous, though, to be completely honest, because Pachirisu gets Volt Absorb as well. So I have to be careful about, Follow Me and locking an Electric move specifically. I think I can manage that. I think most times just having Snarl will be helpful. Perhaps Electro Web. Snarl, Electro Web. I think that will probably do most of the times will be one of those two moves. I do actually want something to hit Pachirisu though. That would be ideal. Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave. How is their poison weakness actually? That's not great. I wouldn't want to be locked on Sludge Bomb versus that team either. Wild Bolt Storm guarantees to hit both. This team is actually fairly insulated against electric moves, to be completely honest. Definitely know I want Snarl and an Electro Web for sure. I guess I could just do U-turn actually. That lets me pivot without actually getting screwed by a Volt Switch. Yeah, probably. Just to make sure that if I really want to switch out for whatever reason, I can do that. I'll make sure to click it this week. I promise, folks. If I need to, I promise I'll click it. I could do Electro Web, and then maybe the last one should just be Thunderbolt, just for damage. Yeah, because they don't have any ground types, so it's literally Juice is the only way to deal with it. I don't think I need Psychic specifically for Victreebel. If it comes, it's probably in a Terra, so I don't think that's really great. And I do have a good amount of ground weakness now that I've gotten rid of Termeco, so there's an argument that there are probably multiple Terra grounds that are probably coming for me, but I don't know if I want to do Grass Knot just for that. That seems a little counterproductive. So for now, I'll leave it as Thunderbolt. I think this will be fine. Just some good utility. This is what I was hoping to achieve last week. It's you get your Snarl pressure off from this, but Thunderous just on typing alone looks really strong in this matchup. With some very key resists and a very good speed tier relative to yeah, honestly, if he brings this, it's probably gonna be Prankster, even though he'll just play it around Psychic Terrain, and then Halusha will obviously just be outspeeding anyway. So yeah, I think this is a good foursome to start with. Now we got these four in tow right here. I'm not really sure, and I think this is way too risky of a match for Empoleon. I also think it's too risky of a match for Toxic Rogue, but I thought that from before. So obviously we're gonna have Victreebel on the team because we want our points. I don't know what I want my sixth month to be. I'm torn between. I mean, Bayonet does not seem incredibly useful here. Mostly because it's Bayonet's big thing is it likes to spam Shadow Sneak with a choice band, and I mean, I guess technically I could do that, but I'm not really sure if I really want to. That's kind of the thing. Then again, if I change the terrain with, if I lean into changing the terrain with Whimsicott, then I'll do that before that becomes a problem. And he only has one normal immunity, which is the same thing that Donnelly had, or one ghost immunity, I should say. Yeah, but Scrafty comes, then I have to deal with Intimidate, and that's kind of annoying. The question is, does Scrafty come versus my team? I don't think it's an unreasonable thing to see Scrafty. Intimidate would actually be like really annoying to deal with, though. I will not lie. Huh. Yeah, there's also like I could bring Haxorus. Dragon's actually okay into this team that has no fairy wands. It's not the worst. I could just bring Choice Band Haxorus. I mean, either way, it's probably gonna suffer from some level of Intimidate. Let me actually look at his base stats. His defenses are pretty good because of that, mainly because of the Stone Journer. That's interesting. I mean, he's definitely like the Psychic Wands. At least this one, they get deep, so like it's a wonder. And then of course, do I just bring Zorak again? Is really like the other question. But I feel like I could have played Zorak better from the last Ice Band matchup. It feels a little bit less useful here, just because I think I'm approaching this one a little bit differently. Then again, I'm asking to not bring my only immunity into a matchup that literally calls for it. Do we actually just go? Alright, let's give Zorak another chance. I love my funny fox. And I can Terror it this time, so that provides some value. Alright. It's hard to justify not bringing a Zorak when it's literally like it's a side spam matchup. And as much as I think Bana actually could provide some value here, I do think having to deal with Intimidate might be a little much for it. Alright, so Chopple, Choice Scarf, Chopple, Takoba. Alright, so what is Zorak gonna do if I'm not scarfing it? Banded? Banded Sucker Punch. No, that seems like a lot. What is Zorak gonna do, honestly, though? If I'm not gonna, I'm actually not so sure I want to choice it this week, though. But then, like, what is it actually do if it's not holding like Choice Band? Same with this one. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna be running Sunny Day, so like, Chlorophyll is like incredibly useless on this one. I could honestly just probably go Spec Zorak and go pretty freaking ridiculous. Yeah, I could probably just do Choice Specs, honestly, and just go like really absurdly ridiculous. Yeah, like Snarl, Dark Pulse, and none of those things do anything to like Scrafty at all. But I can Terra it now, so I can actually do Terra Fairy, which should be kind of sick. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I can do Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Because we've unlocked that. Oh wait, I just remembered. He doesn't actually have the easy unburden mode. We don't have Psychic Seed yet. I completely forgot. I'm so used to prepping conventionally. He doesn't actually have Psychic Seed, which means he would have to proc unburden like the hard way. I mean, it doesn't really change anything. Our Luch is still very, very fast. It just probably means it's less likely to come now. Okay, so the Scarf Thunderous is not so bad. I mean, you could just Scarf the Lucha, but like, yeah, sure. Okay, that's good. I didn't even remember that was like a thing. Alright, so I got Dark and I got Fairy. What's resisting Dark and Fairy? Victreebel and Iron Crown to an extent. I probably could just run Flamethrower and like beef. Yeah, let's just take a closer look this time. Don't think I need Shadow Ball, don't think I need Sludge Bomb. Sucker Punch obviously makes no sense on the spec set. Burning Jealousy is interesting if I thought he was really gonna boost, but I can't exactly say for sure that that's something that will happen. And Snarl is just arguably better spread damage. Obviously, you don't want Night Days. Huh. Snarl, Dark, Snarl, Terra Blast at the top. Excuse me, sorry about that burp there. Dark Pulse, and then extra sensory just for flinches. I don't even think Focus Blast is really the play. He's got a lot of fight resistance. Focus Blast definitely not the play. Grass Knot literally only good versus Stonejourner. Next, and like I mean Shadow Ball is actually fairly neutral, but like why? Yeah, and then Psychic don't make no sense. Alright. I'll do U-turn. It'll be good for some pivoting, I guess. That's about all I can really say. Yeah, Snarl, U-turn, Terra Blast, Dark Pulse. Cause like I just imagine I'm clicking Dark Pulse into pretty much this entire team. Even with specs, I would imagine like freaking Hawlucha will still take a decent chunk from it. Scrafty is probably the worst one. It will take like next to no damage from quad resisted Dark Pulse, but like I mean, if I allow myself to beat an end game with specifically Scrafty and I'm clicking that move, I've already lost. Alright, so we got these two. We got Protect over here, and then this is gonna be, so I'm probably just not carrying Choice Band this week at all, which is like fine, because like majority of my physical mons are, I just don't think they're like super good here. Yeah, Haxorus, Toxicroak's definitely not coming here. Bana I was close to bringing, but I can't really justify it. Alright, so that means Victreebel is going to be carrying physical offense for this week, and I do think a Terra Dark set is super viable for it in this matchup. For obvious reasons. It just gives me a secondary Dark type if I decide to not bring Zorak, which is very nice. It's got Gluttony, which means it gets to eat berries at half HP instead of their usual quarter HP, so like I get to eat like pinch berries and stuff. But we're gonna just take another quick look just to make sure I didn't miss any interactions. Alright, so Gluttony causes Pokemon to eat berries, 25% HP or lower to be at 50% HP. Oh, so let's look at the affected berries. Yeah, so it's pretty much all the pinch berries and the stat boosting berries like Salak, Taya, Apricot, Landsat. Ooh, Landsat's actually really kind of cool if Victreebel gets like crit moves. Does it get? Oh, it doesn't get Leaf Blade, does it? Damn, Leaf Blade was about to go in so hard. Yeah. I guess Sucker Punch, which I actually think is like really nice. Oh, it actually is Grassy Glide. So maybe we actually just, yo, could I just like do Grassy Terrain Whimsicott instead and spam Grassy Glide with this mod? I mean, it doesn't really do much to their team. Like their team does not really care about grass moves at all. But I kind of like the priority aspect of it. Oh, wait, what? Why is it? It does get Leaf Blade. Why is Leaf Blade under a useless move? Bro, it has 105 attack. What? That's so misleading. Why is this down here? Okay, I think that's the only crit move it gets though. I don't think it gets like, it doesn't get like Night Slash or anything crazy like that. I'm kind of tempted to run the Landsat set though, just because That would be a nice check to like any like attack debuffs. I don't know. There's ways I can do it. I could also just run like the speed boosting berry, but I feel like I'm playing this week in Trick Room more often than not. So like this is offense. These are fast offensive and support options. This is gonna be a little bit slower paced. Armor Rouge is probably gonna be a little bit more bulky. All right, so I mean, alright, I guess I dig it. Leaf Blade, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, something of those categories. Maybe not Sucker Punch though. I mean, Victreebel it's kind of slow actually. I guess Encore was kind of cute. Leaf Slice, Lunge, those things don't really help too much. Poison Jab. Oh, it doesn't get Gum Shot. Okay. Well, I should probably check. Maybe it does. I just get Gum Shot. Bug Bite is that's not like God tier useful here. Swords Dance would be cool if I was like actually doing like setup stuff with it. I could do sub. I could do sub. I could do a substitute set, but like really and truly, I guess there are not that many leads that would encourage me to do that. Like if Braviary is out, like I'm getting slammed with a freaking probably Hurricane for starters, versus like them literally going for Expanding Force when they know I'm Terra Dark. Alright, I think I'll settle on even get Sleep Powder. Bruh. Spawn's actually really not that bad. This spawn's actually like serious, like possibly criminally underrated. Alright, I think I know. I'm gonna just do Protect and 3 attacks. I'm gonna keep it fairly simple for this week, because I really just need a piece of physical offense this week. Yeah, I'll do Knockoff, Leaf Blade, and what actually uses both of those? Leaf Blade, like everything uses grass, so it's like Kalucha. I don't think, and I mean, I feel like Terra Dark makes the most sense. Like, I don't really want to be like Terra Fairy on this one as well. Dark just seems to like flow very well. I guess I could just do Poison. Because Knock will hit this, and Leaf Blade will hit this. I could just do Poison Jab honestly, and probably be fine. Strength Sap seems a little it seems not the greatest here. Like I could build a bulky set, but I tried that with this Beyond last week, and I think I'm alright. Do I need Sucker Punch? Well, I guess I could have Sucker Punch if I change the terrain. I'm really not so sure how often I'll be really doing that, so I think I'll just keep that. The Grassy Glide would be a cool idea if they didn't have 50 million grass for this, honestly. So, alright, I'll leave it at, I think I'll lock this in, and then I'll pick one of the like the pinch berries. I could just do Salic. Salic might be cool just to get a bit of a speed boost. I'm leaning a little bit more in the offensive item direction. I can it'll either be the Crit Berry or it'll be Lychee. Kind of like Lychee. It's effectively a free choice ban without locking me into moves. Let's go with Lychee. Despite obviously the crit ratio, it's just that Leaf Blade. If this got Night Slash, then I would probably do the crit berry. But just for Leaf Blade, when Leaf Blade is not the greatest in this team, I can't justify that. Alright, I think this is gonna be our team. Moveset wise anyway. Party amount of protects, don't think I need too much priority. And I think Misty Terrain is actually a little bit better here because of like Hurricane Confusions, Nuzzle, Thunder Wave, like like Misty Terrain just kind of nullifies a lot of that. Even poisons from this mod if they decide to bring that without like nullifying too much of what I'm intending to do, because I'm not really aiming to explicitly cause status. All right, I think this will be our team. I'm gonna keep Trick Room on this one and Wide Guard. I think there's probably a way in which I can build this to be able to set Trick Room and be a little bit more on the defensive side. And when I am ready to click Heat Wave, I can simply just click Heat Wave for free damage. Yeah. Do I want Burning Jealousy on Zork? That's probably like my last actual question. You know, I'm not super sure. I just don't think so. I personally don't. I don't think it's gonna be that useful. All right. So, with that being said, let's go over to our dock for speed. I mean, Hawlucha outspeeds Whimsicott, but I'm not really like super like gun ho like really concerned about that. It's probably better that I actually outspeed Thundurus though, just in the general sense. So I want to be 180. Actually, I'm just looking at their choice Scarf range. Would you bring Scarf Scrafty to this matchup? I'll be 182, just on the off chance that you are cooking that hard. So yeah, 182 on Whimsicott. It's another offensive week. So wait, I say 182 on Whimsicott. Yep. Yeah, 192. We can't even do Scarf Braviary. It's another offensive week for the Whimsicott. Like, Fairy is not unreasonable into their team. It's pretty neutral aside from obviously the Victreebel and the Iron Crown. And, you know, depending on what their Terra types are, so I'll keep it pretty simple. Just a nice bulky. I could run a bulky Whimsicott, but like I feel like it's pressured a lot with attack and cutter. And there's a good amount of poison. Like this gets Poison Jab, this gets Sludge Bomb. They have a whole Victreebel. I think I'm alright. I'll see if I can live. Actually, let's just see if I can live a Braviary Hisui Hurricane with Whimsicott with Colbur Berry. Man, that what? Oh, this is Life Orb. Oh, yikes. Well, it'll be doing more damage than that. Yeah, maybe Colbur is not even in play. I'd have to be pretty bulky to live specifically that if it's like modest specs. And then I'm really not doing anything back to it, I imagine. Probably like, yeah, I mean, that's if it's like, yeah, that's not exactly great damage. And then of course if it's like Terra Psychic, oops, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, if it's like Terra Psychic, yeah, no. Okay, so I'm probably gonna just bother with this. Like, I'll get to set a light screen first, but I'm just not even sure if it matters. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. There is a shot, but Expanding Force just literally just KOs me instead. So, sorry, Wibs. Never mind. It's not even worth it. Going back to Row Up Mary, which is like your like pseudo Sash in most matchups. Alright, this week I'm gonna actually run legitimately slow Ursulina, but I'm gonna come back to that later. Scarf Thundurus, we want it to beat the Iron Crown, which is at 165, so we want to be 166. Yeah, so that's Timid again. 166. Gonna go pretty hard in the special attack, but I can also check out Thunderous Therian. So I have 236 here. I just want to see if I can live some level hits. Maybe like an Iron Crown. I probably just don't. You never know. Okay, that's not bad. Through light screen, Modest. That's not bad through light screen, I will not lie. Snarl, U-turn, Electro Web, and then Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is actually pretty good damage there. Let's see if I can get a Thunderbolt to be like 2-hit KO. Alright, that's max 75% chance to 2-hit KO. I just build a bulky Thunderous. Yeah, slightly bulky Thunderous. Like I can live this if specifically light screen is up. Obviously I cannot if light screen is not up. So that's good to know. It's just this mod that is just like insanely difficult to deal with. Let's just do modest specs here. Okay, that's through light screen. Snarls do it 3. Yeah, U-turn is not too bad either. It's gonna be timid anyway. Now let me see if I can actually. I can't wait until we have an assault vest unlocked. This would help me out so much. Alright, I will just keep it simple. I'll put a good degree of special offense into it. Yeah, I mean I could make it bulky, but I'm just not even sure really what to like explicitly calc for. I guess I could actually. There is one thing I do one other thing I want to calc for. Braviary tinted lens size spam. Okay, this I would actually be curious to for, not light verb, so it would be specs. Modest choice specs, not helpful. Okay, I can live that through light screen. That's good because Hurricane with tinted lens choice specs it just does so much damage, man. Just so much damage. Oh, lost me. Yeah, it just does so much damage. So I just gotta out damage them. Alright, Zork. Zork is 172. I almost want to modest Zork for like all of the damage. Hit 157. Yeah, that makes me slow. That makes me slower than Hachirisu and Indeedee. I mean, there's no way to max Hachirisu. That's kind of crazy. $157. Being slower than Indeedee is actually kind of a problem. Kind of. I mean, it can be a problem. It does not have to be one, but it can be. But I kind of want to run modest specs and just go like balls to wall on damage this week. Because if I do that, then I don't if I only hitting 157, then like I don't actually need to have all this speed investment. I just need to be faster than I'd say Scarf Charge-a-Bug, and that's just because you can't have UV light. I don't even think it's coming, but Zorak is pretty frail, so I don't think just going to 135 would be the most ideal thing. I'll cover for the random odd chance that they do Scarf Charge-a-Bug. I think that is incredibly unlikely, but stranger things have happened. So it'll be a little bit more on the bulky side this week. Alright, so these guys are already pretty fast. Victreebel, I'm kind of looking at being pretty slow. But not like God tier slow. I'd like to be able to at least outspeed. I think Hawlucha outside. Hawlucha. If I'm just if I have Tailwind, that'd be great. So 188 divided by 2. So 94 allows it to outspeed Hawlucha under Tailwind. Which is not bad because that's only like 28 EVs of speed. Of course, that does not beat any Scarfmon that they have. And I think that's actually fine because I have other mons that are literally just as fast that can deal with that. So let's go to the offense for Victreebel. We're gonna have Knockoff, Leaf Blade, and we're gonna have Poison Jab. So if I just do Adamant, let's go on the light screen count. Adamant 252, Tera Dark Knockoff. Yeah, these are the kind of damage numbers that we want to see. Like nice, hardy, 68.75 chance to one shot kind of damage numbers. Yeah, these are very nice damage numbers. Even that's really good damage into Iron Crown if it's not like God tier bulky. Yeah. Okay. I like it. There's a Raiden wall set for Pachirisu. I can only imagine. Let's just do a defense, max defense count for Pachi. Leaf Blade. Oh, it's not holding an item. Let's do this for now. Yeah, Nox still pretty good with the Tera Dark. Leaf Blade, pretty good. Crits. Yeah, alright. Can keep it nice and simple. Adamant. Hit as hard as you can. Damage wise, let me see if I can live a crafty close combat. I mean, it's not gonna be assault. It's not gonna be AP, but 250, 244, and 28. I doubt I can live a crafty close combat, but no, this is intimidated. No, it's because it's a crit. I was like, what? Yeah, intimidated. Like you're just not doing a lot to Scrafty. Cannot even live a Drain Punch. That is crazy. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna at least aim to live a Drain Punch. Alright, so Drain Punch is fine. Close combat, I mean, I'll just stay this in that case. How much does Ice Punch do? So I know Scrafty gets that. 52 to, yeah, that's fine. Let's just do Hawlucha, Acrobatics. Because I can at least Terra away from those things, but I cannot Terra. I can't Terra if it decides to close. If it decides to close combat when I'm close Terra, like, yeah, like, no, I don't have to worry about that so much. Yeah, no, there's no really living the close combats. Let's just do Iron Crown, Side Spam. Oh, Specs Tackling Cutter. That might actually be a problem. Yikes! Oh, I don't think I live that. I don't think I can live that regardless. Yeah, if he's like Specs Tackling Cutter, that's fine. That will just be what it will be. I should check DD. Dazzling Gleam. This is mail. Let me check D-Gleam on Modest Specs for when I Terra. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll just put the rest of that bulk here. Cool. At least I can live like one of them. Alright, so there's some extra bulk for you, Victreebel. So you're not too easily KO'd, but we'll see how that works. Bear! I don't know what I want to do with Bear. 72 is already putting it at 144 if Tailwind is up. 144 is not outspeeding literally anything on this team. If I wanted to try to outspeed like Iron Crown. I would need 83 in speed. I could make myself the slowest thing in this matchup to guarantee that like under trigger I move first. I guess that would probably be the most ideal thing. So let's try to do that. And then like, actually I just want to just need to make sure Earth Power actually one-shots Iron Crown, and I think I'm okay. To be quite honest. Now, if I can just KO like this one, I think I'm feeling pretty good. What's my item this week? I can't wait. Oh, it's Chopple. Yeah, I can't wait till I get like Silk Scarf, man. Silk Scarf. So Silk Scarf is gonna like literally be like a game changer. Silk Scarf is gonna be so good, man. It's gonna be great. Alright, that's a 56.25 chance. It's mainly because I want to dump the rest of my bulk here, honestly. And then do like, I think it's 86, right? Alright, yeah. That was 84. 84 4. Obviously, it will not leave focus. Well, I will because I'll have Chopple Berry anyway. So, if he goes Focus Blast, fine. Let's just do Scrafty with close combat. I'm very much fine. Damn, I almost want to run Moon Blast for Scrafty. Like, specifically for Scrafty. I'm not actually sure if that is worth it. I mean, it can't be a Solva, so like... But Roselia Berry is very... I would reckon that's probably the more likely item. Blood Moon. I'll just check the Moon Blast count real quick. Yeah, Blood Moon is just still more consistent damage. But if he's not Roselia Berry, then yeah, I mean, freaking Moon Blast just like does numbers. But I want Protect and I want Hyper Voice because of the spread. So I don't think it's worth it. Like I have fairy coverage elsewhere. I can survive in close combat from that, and I'm pretty sure I can survive from Palucha as well with the Chopple. We'll just check that. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're fine. Even if he's like Choice Band. Alright, cool. Easy. That's what, 90, it was like 84. Yeah, because the max, the calm Ursaludas are just so nice in the into the matchups where they actually work. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. That's 120. Oh shoot, no. Sorry, I meant to actually do quiet. My bad. Yep, so I gotta double check. Alright. EVs look good there. 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 And I just have armors to do. It'll probably be slow and bulky. Well, slower and bulky. That's for sure. I mean, 95 is already pretty good to outspeed majority of this team. Without Tailwind up, I could probably hit the. Let me see about outspeeding Scarf Iron Crown. If that's possible. That's 248 divided by 2, so that's 124. That's basically max speed. I kind of like it. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. 124. I was just gonna make this like a really obnoxiously bulky mod, but 124 would beat out Scarf Iron Crown if he goes that route. I'm not too worried about other mods, but Iron Crown, it'd be nice to be able to Tailwind and still like click Heat Wave into that mod, and it's not actually a problem for me. Alright, let me just do Heat Wave count into Iron Crown. Oh, that's actually really nice. It's like a 2-hit KO. Alright. So I won't even really bother too much with damage. Actually, it's probably better I just do like timid, right? Because then I can hit 124 still. Where is that out? Oh, that actually makes me slower than Graveyard. I can actually see that being. That's not great if Tailwind is not up though. But under Trick Room, it's not the worst thing either. All right, how the hell with it? I'm gonna keep this as pretty basic this week, I think. Yeah, and I'll front load a lot of damage. This feels super. It feels so weird for a mod to be saying Trick Room to have this set though. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay Flashfire because I obviously I don't want weak armor. But Trick Room, Wide Guard, I think this is fine. And it's just gonna do as much damage as like it possibly could. Oh look, I can save 40 EVs by actually going to Modest because I've decided to do that. So thank you, Showdown. I can put those EVs. I can actually EV a little bit more. And well, where's the bump? Bump is here. Let's put a little bit more here. Alright, and that is going to be the team, so I'm going to stop the clock. Whew. Alright, that's everything. Boy, this team's getting harder and harder to build. Excited about the 2 new members to the team though. I think Armoru's just adding some more spread move pressure. Like now I can like clicking heat waves, hybrid voices. You know, it makes it a little bit easier. And I think the Whimsical Armorer's lead is a little bit more threatening than like the Whimsical with certain other leads, because like I can either do Tailwind and click Heat Wave, I can do Fake Tears and click Heat Wave, I can do Sunny Day and click like Specs Heat Wave. Like there are so many different combinations. I can also just threaten like Trick Room and like U-turn out, do all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm excited. Haven't used Armorers yet, ever in this generation actually. So this will be fun. With that being said, I will see y'all at the battle. What's happening, y'all? Mizbank here, bringing you Week 4 TGR Spotlight. We are up against Nue. As you've just seen our prep, it's another Size Spam matchup. So this is the team that I'm rocking for this week. The good news is we get access to Tera on low tiers, so my Zorak is able to Tera this week. It is going to be Tera Fairy. And my Victreebel, which is the Spotlight Monster this week, is Tera Dark. They have their own Victreebel, a Charge of Bug, and a Braviary Hisui. So it is going to be the Size Spam, of course. Thundy, which I expected. No Pachi Ryusu is honestly kind of nice. No Scrafty is really nice. They have Palucha, and Indeedee, of course, in addition to their to the 3 months with their Teras. Yeah, and I'm really kind of hyped to not see Scrafty. I was a little worried about Intimidate. I would not lie. Thundy's a little bit weird here to kind of deal with, but I'm gonna do my best. So yeah, I'm gonna just lead out the gate. I feel like this leads neutral. Just Brave and Patmac, a duo as old as time itself. And then I think I want to round it out with. I think I'm not gonna bother reading Victreebel the first game. I want to see what they're actually doing first. All right, good luck, have fun over the Nue. Yeah, Whims, Arma, VM, and then the Scarf Thundy in the back. And we'll see what's what. Yeah, because they lead Size Spam, I'll be ready. No Iron Crown is also really nice for Whimsicott. Yeah, okay, yeah, Size Spam. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I already know what I'm going to attempt to do anyway. I'm gonna deprive you of your terrain. That's the first step. And then I think the move is, I mean, I could double down and click. So like, I could do like Tailwind and like Wide Guard, but I'm gonna just click Heat Wave and just deprive you of your terrain. Oh, okay. Like, this is fine. Protect is totally fine. Okay, I'm faster than DD, so didn't DD go for Trick Room? Oh, he dodged the Heat Wave. And DD actually did go for Trick Room. Interesting. I'm not super fussed by that. I'll put up my light screen now. And just literally click Heat Wave again. I have a slower suit in the back, so if anything dies, I'll just switch it in. I think the Terra Water on the chargeable is the only thing that actually resists fire. Okay, yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. This way you can reset your terrain. It's gonna be Thundy, catching a Heat Wave. Hopefully. Okay, he's gonna Terra Ground. That makes sense. So that probably means Terra Blast is coming. Okay, yeah, definitely Terra Blast. Okay, that's a shame. I have that other berry there. I have Colbert. Alright, cool. Double connect on the Heat Wave. Not bad. That's fine. How many turns of Trick Room are, whoops. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 3. Yo, that'd be crazy to like actually swap in Thunderous. My own Thunderous here. Kinda tempted to. Yeah, I'm kinda tempted to do that. That's fine. I wanna conserve the Armor Rouge. Just a little bit longer. Air Slash in the Whims. Okay. Take Roap shit. So he's Terra Blast. Oh yeah, oh Wild Storm. Oh, this is fine. This is okay. I was not ready for Wild Storm there, I will not lie. Okay. Come on in, Blood Moon. Like Hyper Voice and probably Snarl. Not really see the punish. I think there's 2 turns of Trick Room, so like Graveyard can protect, but it's not gonna really do it much good. Terra Ground though with Terra Blast. Okay, protect on Thundy, that makes sense. Probably just double then. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't double protect. That's fine. And he'll just see that I have Snarl, but like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Trick Room should not be over, though. Yeah, I have one. Yeah, I have one more turn of the Trick Room that they set for me. So just double spread. Hyper Voice should definitely take out Braviary from that range. I would reckon it. Fundy probably lives. Oh, okay, that's probably easy then to reset the terrain. Yeah, no, I see you. Yep. That's fine. Indy's still gonna probably possibly die to this combination of moves. Oh, Sunny Day. Oh, so that means I think there's one back. Yep. Yeah. My Thunderous. Okay. Ooh, he's Colbur. Oh, that's excellent knowledge. He's Colbur. That's really good to know. Planet is annoying, because obviously Victreebel is blocked. And he's Terra Ice on this thing. That aggravates me greatly. Because I already know he's gonna Terra Blast. That's annoying. That's really that's really annoying. There's like 4 turns or so left. I don't know if he's special or not. I would imagine he's physical though. He's brought three special attackers. Here's the question: do I bring in my Armor Rouge here? That's fine. Just saying. I would imagine he targets the Blood Moon. Oh, he didn't beat Terra, so like, okay. So he probably. Oh, I'm still faster than Victreebel? Oh, let's go! I was not expecting to be faster there. Okay, yeah, he's physical. Okay, that makes sense. He's got knocked. Okay, so yeah, so the Snarl's effectively doing nothing. It's fine. I mean, I'm faster, which is good though. He did knock. 3 turns of Sun. I wonder. Oh, he must have thought I was switching something again. All right, I will switch it. Padmic though, and then I think I'll just keep the Snarl going. Damn, that's really unfortunate that worked out that way. Okay, yeah, protecting his Sun. I'm amazed that my Thunderous is faster than Victreebel, but I guess Victreebel's not the fastest one in the world. Okay, knock off. Alright, so now you're gonna knock off my Choice Scarf, which is usually a bad thing. But now you have to choose between. I mean, I can just also click Expanding Force, which would be really funny here. Because now I guess you have to choose what you're gonna hit, right? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna make you choose. I'm very much gonna make you choose. I can't Thunderbolt the Braviary, so this will cover for you if you decide to Terra. No, okay, it's just gonna be knockoff again into. Okay, that's fine. So I don't lose that. That's less than ideal, but it's okay. Is it choice? Is it like actually banded? Yeah, it might be banded. Okay, expanding force. Yeah, that drops me. Okay, so yeah, he might be banded? Question mark. It's 1 turn of each. Wait, this is 1 turn of Psychic Terrain too? Oh, so I just protect. This will also actually let me see if he's banded. He's got it. Yeah, he's definitely choiced. He's definitely choiced. There's no way you don't see the grasp. Yeah, he's choiced. Okay, choice banned Victreebel and Sun. Very interesting. I would not have expected that at all. Like, I thought he was physically short, but like, banned? Okay. Van got me good. Alright, so if I can live 2 hits, I should be okay. It's gonna be a very big gift though. I'm not too worried about that one. I mean, yeah, you find out on Topple. E-Force. Okay, yep, that works. Goodbye. I will be picking up the first game. That Braviary was a menace. I almost wish it was Terra Psychic. so I could have Thunderbolted it. It would have been a weak to the Snarl. But he played that really well. That was a really close first game. Okay, Wild Bolt protects Sunny Day, TGR Colbur, presumably the has Expanding Force, Parablast Air Slash protect on Braviary, and choice bands on Victreebel, or some choice item. Presumably it's banned if my Scarf Thunderous was outspeeding it in Sun. So it is presumably a choice band. All right. It's time for game number 2. So, I think the most annoying thing about that match from their perspective is they set Trick Room for me, which kind of let the Ursaluna pivot a little bit. If not for the fact that Victreebel was clicking just specifically a knockoff, that probably would have ended like so much worse for me. It's a shame my Armor Rouge took so much chip at first, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright, how am I attacking the second game? I think it's probably going to be a little bit more of the same. Except I think I want to do Thundy and Victreebel this time out in the front. Because that is also still good into the side spam. That Braviary was a real problem. Whimsicott definitely in the back. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with these 4. If I feel like I need to, I'll bring the Zoroark for the second game. But I gotta get my spotlight points, honestly. So, yeah. Thundy, Victreebel, Wims, and BM. That should manage. Because I feel like Hawlucha comes to go around. Okay, so Thunderous. Oh, that's. We led the same thing! That is hysterical. We actually led the same exactly. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's really good. So, I mean, he's gonna set Sun and then click Knockout here. So like, I mean, I kind of just want to click Electro Web because I already know I'm outspeeding him with the Sun. I mean, he's Terra Ice. I don't really want to knock him off. Alright, that's fine. I'll go for the Terra Dark. Oh, sorry. Because I don't want a chance that like he Terra Ices and then I don't Terra and then it's like bad. I could have protected, but it's fine. Yeah, because I don't really see a reason to not actually Terra this time. God, this is hysterical. I mean, he could have gone into Thundy and that actually is bad, but I'll take my chances. He's physical anyway, so like, there's nothing I can really do. I just know I'm getting this E-Web buff, which is like, that's key. Oh, hello, Tom? No! No! No talk! Absolutely no talk! Enjoy the Terra Dark knockoff! Yeah, that's a drop. Alright, which one did you hit? I assume you were Thundy, because it can't Terra. Oh, you were Yacha Berry. Okay, that's kind of cool. There's no way you targeted my own. Yeah, so I was like, there's no way you targeted my own. Yeah, that's. Honestly, we just literally did the same thing. A trade for a trade. So, the plants are up. And the Thundies are down. Well, I'm not really left with much choice now. Yeah, Braviary makes sense. It can't Terra, which is kind of nice, though. Yeah, I mean, it can't Terra. I know it gets Deglam. Honestly, I'm gonna double Victreebel because I already know that mon did not protect itself. And that is actually really problematic because Terra Ice is really good against everything else I have left. So we gotta get rid of you first. Goodbye, Victreebel. I am the last plant standing. Alright, so that means indeed he's gotta be the last one. Oh, he was Aquaberry. You could have sworn he was Giant. Oh, it's Charging Bug. Okay. Well, in this case, I'll just set Light Screen to start and knock off the Braviary. I got a Blood Wound just waiting in the back, so it should be good now. Good right here. Air Slash. They can flinch me. Nope, no flinch. No flinch. That's gone. Let's go, Victreebel! 3 kills in a parry! Oh, okay, he has Electro Whip. Alright, well, I should probably very comfortably win from here. That is no way Charging Bug can beat the Blood Moon that's waiting in the back. Oh, and I get my Lychee Berry. Look at that. A nice added attack bonus. Keep the knockoffs coming, Victreebel. Yo, I can't believe Victreebel 4-0'd this game too. That is crazy. Mon is so good. Alright, well, good game's over to do. I think the mix-up to bring the Spotlight mod to the game too actually really works. That went better than I could have honestly imagined. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.